Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea and I have another video for you guys. Guys, we just broke 5,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Once we reach 10,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. Also, if you haven't become a member yet, we are offering memberships for our live streams. I really appreciate everyone that's become a member. We have loyalty badges, different tiers, and we're going to have a huge announcement coming out very, very soon for our members. So subscribe now and become a member. All right, so let's hop into this video. So I want to start off with, I tweeted out this yesterday on Chris from cryptocom's Twitter. And this is very interesting what he said. But first off, I'm going to preface this and read what I tweeted out. I said, the transparency we need, excuse me, transparency like this will solidify the crypto industry and set it apart from massive financial systems we have and use today. I don't think anyone is truly ready for how big crypto will become. Guys, let's look into this thread together. So long story short, this thread is all based on how there's more FUD being spread about crypto.com, and it's mainly tied into Chris, the CEO, and his past events, which, mind you, happened over 20 years ago. So let's dive into this a little bit. So Chris says, more FUD targeting crypto.com is coming, this time about a business failure I had very early in my career. I have nothing to hide, and I'm proud of my battle scars, so here's the unfiltered story. It's important to note that my early failures made me who I am today, an effective operator who knows how to both grow a business and manage risk. See, I don't see this happening, and no big financial institutions come out and talk about this when bad news is being spread about them, especially when it's baseless claims. But let's dive in further. Almost 20 years ago, in 2004, I co-founded a consumer electronics business, Starline. We manufactured in China and exported globally. By 2007, it was a medium-sized business with 81 million in revenue and close to 400 employees. Then the 2008 financial crisis hit. Guys, I'm sure if you aren't old enough to be around when that happened, a lot of people are talking about it now, how this is playing out, how the economy and the macroeconomics are playing out similar to 2008. Do I agree with that? Not really. I don't really agree with that. Could it happen maybe in the next few years if we don't get a pivot? Possibly, but let's continue. Our customers were offered credit lines through a banking instrument called factoring. When customers didn't pay, the bank went after the business. My company went through a forced liquidation in 2009, owing $2.5 million to the bank. As one of the co-founders, I was personally guaranteeing the debt. So they went after me. Turning 30 and being bankrupt was a painful experience that taught me lessons I carry with me to this day. That sounds rough, guys. Excuse me, I have a cold. That sounds rough, guys. I can only imagine. That sounds terrible. But, I can say that in retrospect because now he's the CEO of Crypto.com, an extremely successful business, and he's trying to protect it. And I understand why he's trying to protect it because he's been through so many failures. And it's a very great company. And that's how all successful entrepreneurs are. You get hit with many failures, and eventually you have success. And you want to hold on to that success, especially if it's rightfully so. I mean, people are attacking Crypto.com for no reason at all, guys. No reason at all. Just because of a past business dealing he had over 20 years ago. I don't know. Let's keep reading into this. 6. Never borrow money or use financial leverage to drive growth, like FTX was doing. Do not engage in business models where the more you sell, the less cash you have. I like that. Always be prepared for a financial crisis. It will affect you, sometimes in ways that are hard to predict. You know what that tells me right now? They are prepared for the bear market. They're prepared for the bear market to get way worse. Do I think it's going to get way worse? Probably not. But they're prepared for that, which I love to see, guys. I love to see that. That was when they were laying off employees a couple months back. Everyone was looking at them under a microscope. It's like, well, yeah, guys, it's good that they're doing that. They're preparing. They're preparing for a bear market. So let's continue. Armed with these and determined to pay back my debts, I set out to start a new business, this time in e-commerce. It proved to be a winner, and I was able to repay the bank in full in 2012. Look at that, guys. His success is not a linear a linear line up and to the right. You have troughs. You come down. You go up. You know, he came down and he came back up. In 2012, he paid back all of his debts to the bank. I think that's beautiful. I think that's a beautiful success story. Based on the full repayment of creditors with interest, I was able to secure a court-issued annulment order of the original 2009 petition against me. Legally, it restored the status quo and cleared my name. Rightfully so. It should clear his name. He paid back the banks. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got money stolen from them. He did what he had to do. The business failed. Yes, that's true. But that was 20 years ago. And guys, every business that gets started is not a success. Every business that is started is not a crypto.com, I'll say. But this one is. He succeeded in that. It took several years, but it was simply the right thing to do. We ended up selling the business, Be Crazy, in US $21 million in December of 2013. Love to see that. To aspiring entrepreneurs, I have this to say. Startups are hard. You will fail over and over again, like I was just saying. Learn from your mistakes and do not repeat them. Never compromise on your values, even when things get tough. Act ethically, do the right thing, and people will support you. I love this. You know what he's doing right now? He's being ethic. He's acting ethically. I mean, he does not have to be coming out like this and being this transparent about his personal life that happened 20 years ago because of his business dealings. But this has no connection to crypto.com. It just has a connection to his personal character. This speaks volumes. This speaks volumes that he's having this Twitter thread. I'm proud of my scar tissue and the way I persevered in the face of adversity. Failure taught me humility, how to not overextend, and how to plan for the worst. Above all, it taught me to never give up, because only those with the tenacity to keep going will eventually make it. I love this talk right here, this motivational talk. It's very, very, it's inspiring, and it shows where his head's at. It shows what he's been through, and he shows what he's willing to do to take crypto.com to the next level. I love it. I love it. Try, fail, learn, try again, repeat until you succeed. Behind every success story, there are hundreds of failures and lessons learned. My story is no different. As you learn and get better at building, chances are you will find a mission that is so important that it resonates with great people, with good timing and a lot of hard work with some luck. This may be your chance to build something truly remarkable, guys. I love this right here. That's where I basically got my tweet out of, because nobody has any clue how big of a deal crypto will truly become for the masses, for everybody. Nobody knows. Nobody realizes it yet, I don't think. Some people may realize it, but nobody truly realizes it. It may take a while and a few tries. It took me 20 years. Do not give up. In the end, when you look back at your journey, you will know it was well worth it. It was all worth it. I love it, guys. That brings me back to what I said here. The transparency we need, guys. Like, this is incredible. He did not have to do. All he could have said is, "Yeah, that was from a business 20 years ago. It failed. We recovered, and now I'm here." He could have done that, but he took the time, went in depth on this, and showed his true character and what he's truly about. And with this backstory, it really shows where he's taking this ship, where he is driving this ship to. Where are we going, guys? We're going to mass adoption. Crypto.com is on the forefront of mass adoption. I love it. I love it. I'm bullish on Crypto.com. Let's take a look at the chart. Guys, we had a pump last night during our live stream with Crypto Kip. We had a pump, and we came back down. This is what happens in bear markets. We're still trading in this formation here, still trading in this overall macro channel right here between about 10 cents and 5.5 cents. We peaked out. We broke out of this barely with a wick about 10 cents. And but we're back in here. It's going to take a couple more days before I think we truly break out to the upside or downside, depending on what the Federal Reserve decides to do, guys. But when in the next couple days, I'm looking to probably open up a long, depending on where the macroeconomics stand, where the hive mind consciousness is. I mean, if they're leaning more towards dovish or if they're leaning more towards hawkish, it's going to depend whether I decide to open up a short or a long for a breakout trade. And if you'd like to do that, scroll down below this video, and we have tons of free money, guys. We have a $600 sign-up bonus for Binance. All you have to do is KYC. You can get some money, and then the other rules are on there to follow. BitGet and Femex, if you want to open up a long or a short, you can do this. There's up to $4,500 free and $4,100 free on BitGet and Femex. There's tons of money to be taken advantage of in the bear markets, guys. All you gotta do is sign up, deposit, open a trade, and you're eligible for this money. So check it out, guys. So let's talk about Bitcoin a little bit. You know, we are still trying to get back into this formation. Like I just said about Crow, guys. I mean, we need some dovish talk from the Fed to bring us back up. I think though that we are getting close to a opportune moment for risk on assets, which is including crypto, big tech, chip companies. I think that it's pretty. We're getting pretty close to it, guys. We're getting pretty close to it. I think that we're going to probably break back in here, maybe by the end of the month, hopefully. I mean, I think that this weekly candle close, I wouldn't be surprised if we just retest this a little bit more and just bounce around underneath here. Hopefully, this resistance turns support sooner than later. But you know, we're still in the monthly chart. We're still playing around. We're still technically in this on hike and a she candles with a trend line. If we close below this, come the end of December, I might be reanalyzing my strategy a little bit. But as of right now, you know, we're trading sideways, guys. We're trading sideways down. We're having little pumps, little bear market pumps. But, you know, I haven't seen any true bear market rallies yet, I would like to say, on Bitcoin. I haven't seen any 20% Bitcoin moves other than from, like, the bottom when we wick down from the FTX. But that's not really what I like to see for bear market rallies. I mean, that's more of like just a V-shape recovery after a huge wick down of panic sellers. But I want to see a 10 to 20% rally in a continuation for a week or so, and then us to come back down. I mean, that's kind of what a bear market rally really is. But or you know, we could be bottoming out. We could be bottoming out. I've been talking about for a while now, guys. 365 days leading up to the halving. I really believe that we're gonna have already found the bottom, and we're gonna be on our way up to just a recovery, probably up about a 50% or 100% gain, 365 days leading up to the halving, which is, you know, it's when all the hype starts. It's when people start talking crypto, talking bullish crypto talk again. I can't wait to be there with you guys when that happens. But, guys, if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe, become a member. I really appreciate it, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.